Yeah. Yeah, it's been really well. All the older guys are real. Showing like big brothers to all of us young guys, and it's made an easy transition. It's been good getting back on the field since I haven't played in a while, and getting back in my rhythm and starting to get better with more and more reps. So it's been great. Yeah, no, I don't think that me taking that that kind of that time off really negatively affected my play that much. I'd say just getting back in the swing of football every day was a little different. Obviously, college is a lot different from high school, so I'd say like more of the day-to-day stuff is what's been a lot different for all of us young guys coming in. Yeah, these guys are strong as hell. That's definitely the big difference. But Coach Mick got us all right. I think the summer is huge for all of us young guys. Getting stronger because the run game. You got to fit stuff. You can't run around blocks and create open lanes. For the running back. These guys are good in college. So the run game. It's kind of just repetition, practicing the technique. How our defensive coaches want us to play it. So it kind of was a little shaky at first, but then we all picked it up pretty quick, and now it's just second nature. Right. Mm-hmm. It's. Can you ask that again? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So spring ball is a lot different than in season and fall camp. Obviously we're locked down during fall camp, and it's kind of football 24/7. So it kind of takes a toll on everyone. And spring is a lot different than fall camp and transition into the season. But I think we all did a really good job of it, and I think we all are coming together week by week, and I think our D line is going to take off. And it's going to be pretty scary here in the next couple of weeks. In being a finesse player in the pass game isn't bad. I think pass rushing is supposed to be a little more finesse. You know what I mean? You're supposed to use your athleticism and all your pass rush moves you need. I think anyone can kind of bull rush a guy. It's much needed too, a lot of the time. So, finesse in the pass game, and then be as physical as you can in the run game. Oh yeah, for sure. Tyleik Williams, coming on the scene strong. We got a real tight knit group. Of young guys, we're all like, we're all like that. So, when Tyleik is making plays, we're all like, man, we're gonna get the next sack. Betting on it, messing with each other. So, it's a lot of fun just being around a group of guys as tight as and as close as we are. Yeah, it's our confidence is rising by the practice. I think we're all taking steps. Even today, I think today was one of our better practices we've had all season. I think Coach Johnson's been honest about using our hands and really honing in our technique. Because I think a lot of us, especially as young guys, are kind of just running into blocks. And we're so amped up to get to the quarterback. You know what I mean? That in high school we could run around them, but in college these guys are pretty good. So we got to use our hands more and just keep repetition, and then eventually we're going to be there. So all of our confidence are growing by the day. Oh, it's really exciting. I think between the young guys on the defense and the offensive side of the ball, it's it's scary. For the next couple of years, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we're all what I like about this class. We're all grinders. We all like to get in the woody. We all like to work out. We all like to practice football, and we're all really focused on football too. So it's good to be around a group of guys like that. Yeah, I feel a lot more stronger. In the spring, I was kind of light. Right now, I'm weighing about 260, 258-ish, every day. So, that extra weight and that extra strength that Coach Mick, helped me get to is it's huge in the run game and huge and really overall. Not really. Not really. Like I said, just, probably like the first time I locked an offensive tackle out, like, these guys are strong, you know what I mean? But other than that, there wasn't really like a moment where it was like, welcome to, college football. But when I came in, I was probably like 230. Yeah, I know. Coach Mick, the coach. I think our strength staff is the best in the country by far, and our nutritionist Kayla does a great job of making sure we have a plan, to put on the weight in the right weight as well. So. Yeah, I know. They told me about Nick a lot. Yeah, they said he used to weigh in with like 3 pairs of sweatpants to try to make weight and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you put in the work and you follow what they put out for you guys, for us, it's really on you to execute it and get the weight. It's right now I don't really have a specific calorie I'm trying to hit. It's more just maintaining my weight because I'm at a good weight right now, I feel like. But I think definitely this offseason I'll probably put another 10 to 15 on. Not really. If you look at our class and how they came in and how they played in the spring, and then kind of like I hit on earlier, that the type of guys we got in our class, like Trayvon Henderson, he probably takes football the most serious as a guy I've ever been around for our age. So he was no surprise. We kind of saw flashes in spring where like every time we got the ball, we were like, is it going to be an 80-yard touchdown run like last time? So kind of like stuff like that. And Denzel Burke, was locking guys up in the spring too, and locking guys up all fall camp. So, if you think about it, it's really no surprise for us.
A couple more questions, guys.
I don't really think it puts pressure on us. I think it's kind of like confidence. It kind of excites us all to see all of our class, starting to play well and shine really in a lot of moments in big time games. So it kind of just motivates us all to keep working because here in a couple years it's going to be our class's team. So we just got to keep grinding and keep working. I think JTT takes football real seriously too. I think JT's a great athlete, obviously playing basketball growing up his whole life, and came in like the weight, real physical guy. So, he came in, he had his body type right. He's been playing, so he came in ready to play. And JTT's a great player. I'm excited to have him on the other side with me, and it's gonna be a lot of fun here the next couple of years.
The other side of him, he is right on the other side of him, right over there. JTT Olawal, and then Jacob. You wanted what? Did you have a question?
Did he live up to that expectation the first several times you saw him, I guess?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, when you think about a 5-star guy, you think about speed, athleticism, the size. He's got all that. He checks all the boxes, and he's a good football IQ guy too.
Jack, if you watch games over the weekend, NFL games and stuff, there were several defensive lines that just kind of took control of games.
Yeah.
Like the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
They had to keep going out there and stuff. You guys draw inspiration from those kind of.
Oh, definitely, yeah. When we see defensive lines controlling the game, that's definitely what we want to be, and I think we got the guys in our room to do it. Like I said, we've been having our best practices moving forward, and I think here in a few weeks, you guys are going to be like, wow, here's the Buckeyes D-line, that you guys have seen in years past, and it's coming.
Why do you think that? What tells you that?
Just the way we're practicing every day, we're getting better. Our hands are getting better. We're flying off the football. And guys are just progressing at a high rate right now. So, and it's all of us too. It's not just certain guys; it's the whole D-line room. And when you see guys start progressing like that as a whole unit, it kind of gets to that point where it's like, okay, here it is.
The weight you put on, is that why you went with a full-size pickup truck?
Yeah. I had a little car before that, so I had to get a little more room for sure.
Jacob, go ahead. I know, and Clay, then we'll end with you.
Yep.
How have you seen him enjoy being a teacher? Just what's sort of the lessons you learned from Haskell, and maybe what's the best piece of advice he's given you guys?
Yeah, Haskell's like a big brother to all of us. You know what I mean? He's a great guy to be around. Obviously, a great guy to learn from, as he's probably the best defensive tackle in the country, I think. And he's always taking us under our wing, making sure we know, our plays, which is a big thing for a lot of us, and just making sure we're good on day to day, outside of football and inside of football too. So we all love Haskell. He's like a bigger brother to all of us right now.
When he blocked that point after, y'all always push the next play.
Yep.
Y'all just get, diced 75-yard for a touchdown play the other day. What does that just do for the group when you see y'all's leader rise up like that?
It juices us up, because after, what usually happens when people score a big touchdown like that, everyone's heads down, everyone's all mad at each other, pissed off. But, to see that, and then we kind of get our morale back, you know what I mean? Everyone's jumping around having fun again. It's like no big deal. They busted a play on us. It is what it is. And, he made that play, and I was like, okay, we're back, you know what I mean?
Jack, how long did it take you to say, I belong here? Was it day one, or was it the strike came off?
That's a good question. I think, I think early on, in workouts, everyone kind of feels they belong. but it kind of takes a little bit of time on the field. You start making plays, you start feeling it. It's kind of a feeling. And I think for me, it was pretty early, but it definitely took time, because right away coming in, it's a lot of different off the field and on the field. So, and all the preparation and stuff like that. So it took a minute to kind of get in a rhythm and kind of feel and kind of get in a routine. Yeah, what they expect and what once you get used to it too, because at first it's kind of like a shock. Your whole life's centered towards football the whole time. In high school, you got a 2-hour practice and go home and play Xbox for 6 hours or whatnot. But I think that's the biggest part about it.
Jack, we talked to defensive tackles about their competition in sacks against defensive tackles.
Yeah.
You get tired of those guys?
I am getting tired of them. Yeah, I hope they keep pressuring the quarterback and keep flaring them out for us. We're going to catch up real quick. We got a lot of pressure, so it's all out of love and all out of fun. And we got a great interior D line from the seniors to the junior, senior, freshmen. Obviously Tyleek, and Teron Vincent, Duran, all those guys, Haskell, all of them. I mean, they're all top of the line dudes and top of the line athletes and players.
Great, Jack. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys.